Students, welcome you all for the 8th session of the second chapter of Direct Acts 2, 4th semester, Mangalore University. So in this session, we are going to discuss another illustration on income from profession. So my presentation for this session is, firstly we will discuss illustration. This is illustration number 4, and then we will work out the solution for that illustration. So this is the illustration. Following is the receipts and payments account of Dr. Uday, the year ending 31st March 2019. So these are the receipts and these are the payments. Then additional information is given. Our patient gifted 5,000 for his medical services, which was not included in the books of account. So it is 5,000 is related to his professional income, so we should include that. Then returned on value of motor car on 1/4/2018 is 40,000. 1/4 of the use of the car relates to personal use. That means 3/4 only we have to take for business purpose or professional purpose. Then depreciation on car is at 15% and surgical equipment 15%. Compute the professional income. So this is the question that has come that has appeared in April 2016 exam. Okay, now let's compute. Let's go to the next slide. So I have already drawn the column computation of income from profession of Dr. Uday. Okay, these are the professional income. Let's go to the professional income first. And we can see on the credit side, receipt side, the visiting fees. Then this is related to his profession. Since he's a doctor, he will have the visiting fees. Then consultation fees also related to his profession. Then sale of medicine also related to his profession. Then honorarium from hospital, again it is related to profession. So bank interest is not related to his profession, it is income from other source, and dividend also income from other source. So we'll write all these four: visiting fees, consultation fee, when sale of medicine, honorarium from hospital, for receipts. We'll write it on the professional income side. So we have written all that: receipts, visiting fees, consultation fee, sale of medicine, and honorarium from hospital. Let's total all these things and we'll write here. That is the total professional income. Yes, but before that there is one adjustment in the problem. That is, a patient gifted 5,000 for his medical services, which was not included. So there is a gift which should be included in the professional receipts. We will include that. So we included that 5,000. Total is 1,30,000. Now let's go to the professional expenses. We'll write here, and we can see a professional expenses which are allowable are by clinic rent 10,000, by salary 30,000, by taxes 1,500, by electricity 5,000. Then medical books, it will come under as asset, depreciation is charged, then audit fees. So these are all allowable. We'll write at once only: clinic rent, salary, taxes, electricity. The medical books will charge depreciation for that. Then audit fees also allowable. Then surgical equipments, depreciation will be charged because it is an asset. Okay, books are also asset, only depreciation will be charged. Surgical equipments also, it is a asset, capital expenditure, so only depreciation will be charged. Then up to here we will write. So we have written all that: rent, salary, tax and electricity and audit fees. Let's go to the problem once again. Then by car expenses, so car expenses, there is a adjustment here: depreciation car 15%, surgical equipment 14%. Before that, return done value of the car is 40,000. 1/4 of the use of the car is for personal purpose. So out of the total expenses, 3/4 is related to his profession. So car expenses 10,000 into 3/4, that is 7,500. Let's go to the problem once again. Then here there are other expenses, that is association fees, staff welfare expenses. Again, it is related to his profession. So medical association will be there, so he will be the member, so that fees is related to his profession. So staff welfare expenses also related to his profession. Then Diwali expenses is, we have to see here. So Diwali expenses, there is no information is given, so we will treat it as personal expenses. Then cost of the medicine is, yeah, again related to his profession, by donation. This is a personal expense again, not related to his profession. So we'll write all this: association fee, staff welfare expenses, then cost of the medicine. So we have written here association fee, staff welfare expense, and cost of medicine. Then we'll go for depreciation. Under that, first one is depreciation on. So depreciation on car, 40,000 is the value of the car into 15%, 3 divided by 4. Then books 4,500 into 40%. Then depreciation on surgical equipment, 20,000 into 15%. So let's write the amount here. So we have written amount here 4,500, 1,800 and 3,000. So this is the total professional expenses. Let's total all the expenses. I will write here. So total expenses 1,06,300. Let's deduct the amount from 1,30,000 and let's write the amount here. So we got the income from profession, that is 23,700. One important note, we have to write Diwali expenses. We are treated as personal expenses. Remember, Diwali expenses are treated as personal expenses, so we are not taken that. So thank you for watching this video. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.